Lords of Gaming. Lol, 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 lol.
Hi, my name is Spidey,
And this is Jigsaw.
and welcome to the new video game review show, Lords of Gaming, or better known as L.O.G. This is a new show exclusively to the website, and it will sometimes be posted here on YouTube, where me and my partner, Jigsaw here, review a variety of games. It also allows me to post more video game reviews, since I am unable to post many of them alone, or as many as I do with the movie reviews. Would you care to agree, sir?
You don't play a lot of games as much as I do, but previously on the show, we reviewed Resident Evil 5, and for everyone on YouTube, if you're watching this, you just go to the little Web of Cinema link and click on the log review, and you'll get to see that all of its glory. But today we are reviewing a Xbox Live Arcade game, a PlayStation Network game, and a Microsoft Windows game, Battlefield 1943. Now, this is not a full game, this is an arcade game you can download for about $12. The game is set in 1943, as it says, during the struggle between America and Japan, and the game features 3 maps: Iwo Jima, Wake Island, and Guadalcanal. Now, I know you played the demo of this, so what did you briefly think of the game?
I wasn't all too impressed. That's probably due to the fact that there seems to be a learning curve to the control system, and it just feels, I don't know, so awkward and hard. I mean, it's not impossible, and I'm sure it's probably just me, but I had a really hard time maneuvering. When I attempted to go forward, I went backwards, left is right, right is left, and vice versa, and I just couldn't really maneuver all that well, and it didn't feel, as easy or as intuitive or just smooth to go into, like games such as Left 4 Dead, Call of Duty,
Halo.
Yeah, Halo to an extent, if you want to say so. So that was my main gripe with the game, was the control system. I didn't feel that it was too smooth. I did think that the destructible environments were cool. I like that. The variety of things you could ride, tanks, jeeps. I thought that was great. I also enjoyed the fact that they don't limit you. You don't have boundaries, so there was a ship out at sea, and because I was just that bored, I decided to jump in the water and swim all the way to the ship to see how far I could go, and it did let me go, unlike games like Left 4 Dead or Call of Duty, where you're kind of stuck to an area and you don't have the ability to explore.
Cut a soldier off from getting to the next road. Somehow, all the training does not prepare them for that trash pile.
Exactly, but I mean, that was my experience with the demo and with the game itself. I mean, I haven't had a lot of time to play it, so
Yeah, I've been playing it, and I actually have the full game. I skipped the demo and just bought the full game. And at first I thought it was a huge mistake because EA fucked up their servers and they did not have enough, which I don't understand, to support everybody playing.
Yeah, I couldn't log on.
It turned into a socializing network for me and my friends just sitting in a lobby just laughing hysterically about how fucked up this game is. But to the game, actually, the game is beautiful. I mean, it's very cartoonish style, but it's got the Battlefield Bad Company style graphics. Not gritty, but it's got like the faces and everything, and you can easily distinguish who's who in a chaotic battle. the mode, there's only one game mode. Well, technically two game modes now since we unlocked air superiority, but I'll get into that in a little bit. Conquest mode, which is teams battle for control points, and whoever has the most control points, they'll do more damage to the other team's ticker. So if you get killed, your team will lose a little slice in the bar, and then whoever loses all of it at the end loses the game. But the game is very balanced. It has 3 classes. It has a submachine gunner, a rifleman, and a sniper, and each one has their hits and misses. Submachine gunner can't shoot long. Sniper is terrible at close range. But also, like you said, the vehicles. They brought a lot of vehicles which Battlefield normally do. They brought a Sherman tank. They brought 0 planes, and I don't know if you're any good at flying, but I've gotten it down to a science. But the game is very fluid. It just keeps going. I haven't had any real problems with lag since they fixed the servers. But on the gameplay wise, I mean, you had a problem with the controls, but it might be because I come from Battlefield Bad Company. They have the basic controls from that, so I found that easier to play. But I can understand if you're coming from a game like Left 4 Dead, where it's a very simple, like 5-button game. It's not that. It would be difficult to play. But what I like about this is they actually added a reason for you to keep playing. They did something called the Coral Sea Challenge, which is if a certain, like Xbox Live, everybody together, all together, got 43 million kills, you would unlock air superiority, which we did within like the first week. I don't think they expected it to go that fast. But what you do in this is it's all plane battles. So I kind of can see how people wouldn't like that, because it's kind of like, oh, it's only for the people who can actually know how to fly. Because I've seen people just take off the deck and dive bombing into the ocean.
Now, what about the story? Since it's a DLC, we would assume that it doesn't have much to do with story, like most DLCs. I mean, yeah, something minimal, but then it's just, gameplay throughout. Is there a story to be seen here?
This is strictly multiplayer, kick the other team's ass and get your ass kicked. That's what I kind of like about it. I mean, games like Castle Crashers have a story. Doom, when they put that out, that game I would say is a story, but I like this game because it's one of the very first that is basically all multiplayer, and it looks like a game you would buy. It doesn't look like a DLC. It looks like a game you would buy. But the game has great moments in it. It has what me and my friend have done, Saving Private Ryan moments. Where, like, you're in a trench, you're firing at the enemy, you see a plane like getting strafed, and it just crashes into the tower overhead. Because of the Frostbite engine, which allows things destructible fire, the tower just explodes in a hail of wood and sandbags, and like shit's going like exploding all over you, and like you're just dying. But
you guys are just making Michael Bay the movie, aren't you, in the game? Just no purpose. You're just exploding stuff.
I think Michael Bay was the director and head producer of this game.
Guys, let's make a game with no purpose.
Basically, you flying around and blowing shit up. That is the basic premise of this game, or just getting shot. It's his version of Pearl Harbor in a game. Because you can, like you said, the boats in this game, you can actually take off on the boats. You start on the boats and you get in these boats and you land on the shore, or you can take off the planes on the aircraft carrier. So you can have that Pearl Harbor moment, which I don't know is good for if veterans are playing this. I don't know if veterans are playing this, but that probably bring back terrible memories of seeing like spawning and seeing Zeros like over the top of their aircraft carriers dropping bombs on them.
I highly doubt those people even are aware of what's an Xbox 360, so that shouldn't be an issue. Well, with that said, sir, what is your final score of the movie?
For DLC, for a full game, I would give this 4.5. There's very, very few issues with this game, and I really liked it a lot. If you have $15 to spare, like if you haven't spent 1,200 Microsoft points on something, I don't know why haven't you, but pick this game up. It's a fun one. You won't regret it. All
right. Well, till next time, I'm Spidey. This is Jigsaw.
I'm Jigsaw.
Yep, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks.